Very, very, very good recipe. Coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Welcome to Weekend at the Cottage. I'm Nick Manojlovic today, joined by my dear friend, Fina Scroppo. Fina is the author of a wonderful book called The Healthy Italian, incredible recipes. Now, as you know, we often say the best time is spent with friends and family at the cottage. With a friend in our midst, she's here to share a recipe with us. And today you're gonna make
Berry Pecan Crumble Bars.
Berry Pecan Crumble Bars. And I love the fact that they're made with berries. Let's start the recipe then and get, I want to try these, so I'm chomping at the bit.
Excellent. So we're starting with fresh berries. We've combined a cup of each. We've got blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries.
I love the color combination.
Color's
right?
quite
Fantastic.
strong and beautiful.
Yep.
So we're starting off with berries. We're gonna add, really easy, a little bit of sugar in there. We're adding freshly squeezed lemon juice.
That's gonna kind of punch up the flavors.
That's definitely gonna punch up things. And then we've got some vanilla extract. Already we've got
Stir
juice going.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we've got some cornstarch, because like pies, we want to pick up some of the juices. We're going to strain this because in bars, we don't want things to get too wet and soggy. We want the bars to hold their shape.
So by adding the cornstarch, and as you mentioned in a traditional pie recipe, when you add a cornstarch, it's going to bind it when the pie cooks. In this case, you want to suck up the juice so it doesn't spill into the base of the bars. I think it's a great idea. It looks wonderful.
So now that we've stirred this all up, we want to set this aside and start preparing our crust.
Perfect. Now, with a quick reset, we're going to continue with the crust. But tell us a little bit about, it's not just a crust. What else is this?
So it serves as a crust, but it's also the crumble topping on this dessert. So it serves two purposes, so that you're not spending tons of time in the kitchen. You're getting out and enjoying guests as well. It's easy.
Right. Okay. Keep going.
Easy peasy.
Easy
okay.
peasy.
So here we go. We've got rolled oats.
So about 2 cups of rolled oats. Give me that.
Cups,
Maybe you're a sous chef.
Sure.
I'll stand here with the bowls.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oat flour.
Yeah. Well, actually, stop for a sec. I like that because when you're with your friends at the cottage, having somebody do something as a host gives you a chance to chill out.
We're adding pecan meal. We're adding some golden sugar here.
Perfect.
We're adding baking powder.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
A little bit of spice.
A little bit of spice.
Yeah.
Always nice.
Always nice.
And then we got some salt. Just get your hands in there, work things in.
Yep.
And now we're gonna get ready to work in the butter.
Perfect.
So you've already got it cut up.
Yep.
So cut up in smaller bits. So then the goal is, of course, to break down the pieces, kind of pea size, making sure that it's well distributed. So when you make your crust, it presses into the pan quite nicely, and your crumble will be evenly sort of distributed.
Right. Good.
So now we're adding in the egg, because of course the butter's not enough to bind this together. So we're gonna use a beaten egg.
Yeah, it comes together nicely, doesn't it?
It does. It starts to feel good, and you can kind of that's the other thing about hands in the bowl. You can kind of sense when things are just right and ready to put it in our pan. Yeah, so I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to put aside about 1/3 of it for the crumble topping.
And I'll get this your pan out.
Perfect.
You reserve, so we're reserving about 1/3.
About 1/3 of it.
Yeah, hold this
Give
to
or
the side.
take. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. And then you want this pan in. So we're using an 8x8 dish.
Lining it with parchment paper so that if the juices start to spill over, it's not going to stick onto the bottom.
Perfect.
So what we want to do is just bring it over here. Okay, so we're making sure that we're pressing it down, getting to the corners, creating an even layer, and we're going to add our fruit in next.
Perfect. Okay. Good. Yep.
So you can see quite a bit of juices come away from the berries.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to strain it.
You hold this.
Hold that for me.
Because sometimes, you're wearing fancy clothes. I'm in a shirt. All we need is to have a mishap in the kitchen. That would not be a splash. Give me that. Give me perfect. Great. Let me take this out of here. I'm going to move your pan into view. Perfect.
And the corners, we're getting
get it in that corner, right there.
We want to make sure
I
got every bite that has a great sort of hit of sweet berries.
We love it.
Okay.
It looks beautiful. I love the color of this.
Colors are gorgeous.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you. And this is the thing. I don't like to bake fussy, finicky, sort of measured out recipes. I like to bake things that are easy, things that are in season, things that everybody will appreciate and everybody can make. That's what it's all about. So, okay, our fruit's in, and then the last step is to put the crumble on top of the fruit.
Yeah, and you've distributed it evenly. It looks wonderful. Is it time to bake?
Absolutely,
Good.
ready to go.
Perfect. We've preheated our oven to 350 degrees. How long are we baking for, Fina?
30-35 minutes.
30-35 minutes.
Yep.
We're gonna bake this. We're gonna let it cool, and then are we gonna try?
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna try Fina's amazing berry pecan crumble bars. Coming right up. Perfect. Let's go. No, these look absolutely, are you happy with this?
Yeah, I think they look great.
Me too, fantastic. Okay, so we have let our gorgeous bars cool, and then I have to take them out of the dish, and Fina said just lift them. It came out without a problem because of your parchment paper, boom. They look fantastic, and we've cut them into squares.
Yeah.
As you can see, like this is just beautiful. Let's get to the reality of this. When are you eating these?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Like now,
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack,
Yeah.
late night snack.
No, I love this, right? It is so perfect for a cottage setting, right? I think
Yeah,
it's
for
fantastic.
sure. You can leave them out on the counter,
Yeah, totally.
on the table, and everybody can help themselves.
Totally. Okay, so before we try, last couple things, remember, head to our store if you'd like to see Fina's fantastic cookbook, The Healthy Italian. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Thank you for having me. It was a great time.
A pleasure. Look for us on our dedicated YouTube channel, and when you're there, subscribe to it as well. Drop us comments, thumbs up, and then finally, why don't you take pictures of these gorgeous bars when you make them? Share using hashtag weekendatthecottage or hashtag thehealthyitalian. That's great.
That.
I do too.
Love that.
And then finally, don't forget, come on back and visit again soon. You never know. Fina may come back for a repeat visit.
I just
Okay,
might.
perfect. Let's do it. Let's do a little taste off. Ching ching. Perfect. Delicious. Good job. Thank you, Fina.
Thank you.
Perfect.